Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to the Battleship Potemkast with me, your host, Michael Cook, and with me as ever, a local movie he's not a comedian at all.
No, surely you've learnt this over the course of the podcast.
Yeah, no, you've just interjected with yet more non-jokes.
Yep.
So, local, what should we call you this week? Writer and critic. There you go, writer and critic, Mr. Rob Stoakes.
Hello.
And to my right, a cocaine communist comedian, Cree. Where is he?
Did you not hear the news?
Well, no.
No, he kidnapped Milton.
My God.
Yeah, no, he's taking him to Manchester to, rim ladyboys or whatever he does on a weekend.
That is the type of shenanigans he does get up to in Manchester.
Yeah, no.
So what, the Cree's gone AWOL to Manchester?
Yeah.
And he's not performed there, so it is a true waste of time.
Yeah, no.
It's just a social thing.
Yeah. So I think we are probably, and this is going to be something which you at the podcast may not know, but we will know about this. He may have an inexplicable dick story.
Oh, I will definitely. If I've known Cree for many years now, probably 13 years now, something like that. And I can guarantee that any story, anytime he goes to Manchester or any major city of the north, he guarantees to come back with a story that will start with, so I was real fucked up in place, and then da-da-da-da-da, and you think the story's going fine, and then suddenly out of nowhere, inexplicable dick. Honestly, out of nowhere, the amount of stories he's had where just suddenly he's like, so I just thought, okay, fair enough, and then I got down on my knees and I sucked his dick.
Yeah.
And you're like, what? How? What?
Yeah,
but this is what you learn about the gay
yeah.
community. No foreplay, no chivalry, straight to the point.
No, you're just like...
Gotta admire him, really.
Yeah. No, there's just a scratch in the CD, so you're just like, so yes, I was going to the shop after this tragic event with my dad. It was quite an eventful thing. And then suddenly these three guys with these massive dicks come round.
Yeah.
And so I'm wanking them all, and you're just like, what the fuck happened?
It's like you're listening to an album, and then suddenly, halfway through it goes on random.
Yeah.
It goes from, ABBA to Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
Like,
filth
that's the switch that the gay has.
Yeah.
I mean...
Filth being the operative term there.
You'll be able to see him on stage in Manchester at the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Talking and telling these tales for himself. But, yeah, the unprofessional fag, PH, that is Cree.
He's gone AWOL.
He's absent. Unprofessional swine. So have we got to now do this just me and you?
I guess.
How the hell am I supposed to make this funny?
Maybe you should start with...
a joke. How do you tell the difference? No. No, I'm not going to start with a joke. Carry on.
Yeah, no, I was just staring at you in expectancy.
I know your face then. He's going to tell a joke!
Maybe it'll actually be funny this time.
Pardon, how dare you, sir?
Yeah, I know. It won't be funny.
No. It's just setups.
Yeah.
Long form setup.
Yeah, you just wait for me and the gay to answer you and we're just like, kind of, go on. Yes?
Anyway.
Yeah. So I think the best place to start, seeing as we don't have the gay, is what we watched.
Right. Jingle please, Rob.
Okay. There was the jingle.
Yep, so, yeah, we know. That's why I said jingle please, Rob.
Yeah.
You only need to leave a pause. We'll edit this out as well. You better do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Pause. Right. What should we kick off with and what we watched? We've watched some good stuff recently, you and I.
Yes. I have watched 2 films yesterday.
Oh, back to back.
Yep.
He's gone back to back, Sam, and I can't believe it.
To be fair, I really did not expect to be watching 2. I was like, oh yeah, I've watched this.
How was your ass faring?
I'm
just trying to think of questions that the gay would ask.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Cree would ask.
Just...
Yeah. How was your bum?
See, no, I think he just...
That's my Cree voice now. Yeah. I will be playing the role of me and Cree.
Yeah.
So it's go on, Rob!
It's like he never...
What did you go see? You saw it back to back.
It's like you never left us, Cree. So, yes, the 2 films that I saw were Midnight Special, which is not what Cree is currently enjoying.
With Michael, I Will Find Him Shannon.
Yes, Michael, I Will Find Him Shannon, and Kirsten Cries a Lot Dunst.
Is that what she's doing now?
Yeah, she's crying a lot.
She's still in movies.
Yeah, she's still crying.
I like Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, no, she's alright. Not in this film.
Yeah, so what was the other... Right, so you saw Midnight Special.
Yes.
Is it good?
No.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's probably...
Going into this, all Rob told me is I've seen 2 movies. One of them was shite and the other one was amazing.
Yeah.
This is the shite one.
Yeah, this is the shite
Which
one.
hurts me, because I was hoping that you were going to say this is the good one.
No.
But alas, so continue.
Sad days. No, like, this film, I'm going to explain the plot, and I want you to...
Put it in a tweet, Rob.
Alright. So, this kid...
A shell of a nut, if you will.
So, there is this kid who needs to get to this place to meet these aliens at a certain time, and there are people who try to stop him.
Right.
Now, I'm sure you have some questions.
Why are they trying to stop him? How does he know they're aliens? Why have they told him to go to this point?
Take a wild guess.
Dreams?
No, take another guess.
Standard abduction?
That could well be it. Any answer could well be it, because they never actually explain why. They just kind of, like, there's no point to, it's... Like, it's
Isn't it supposed to be like a homage to the old school, kind of like 50s, 60s sci-fi midnight special movies, these?
Yeah, like, I think that's
eerily
what they're
sci-fi
going for.
and...
It is very...
More of a fable.
Yeah, but the problem is that...
Shit, Peter Molyneux game? No.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Peter Molyneux will never get old, as joke material goes.
No, yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, he's always, like...
He's like a Ra's al Ghul type character?
Yeah.
Shut up, gay.
Yeah. How do you know what comic books are?
You're right, I accidentally broke character there. I know nothing of Batman.
Who's your favourite superhero, Cree?
Ooh, X-Men.
Is it because they're all gay?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's a point. Name an X-Man who isn't gay. I know Wolverine has slept with Nightcrawler at one point.
Pardon?
Yeah.
What? Breaking news here at the Battleship Potemkast. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
Wolverine banged Nightcrawler.
Yes. This was not in a fanfiction. This really,
this like
really
a legit
happened.
Marvel issue.
Yep, this really happened.
Fuck Midnight Special, 1 star.
Yeah.
Shame we like Michael Shannon. Right. So Wolverine and Nightcrawler. What's happened there? Is Wolverine like banging a bird and then out of nowhere Nightcrawler just goes poof and just appears underneath him and he's now like banging Nightcrawler then poof away.
Yeah.
And it was just really Wolverine was gay for a second, or was it like a full page?
No, see, I think it was... No, I seem to remember you getting a full page spread of Nightcrawler's butt.
Come on, Rob, you know it in detail. Don't be playing this shit with me now. Part of the ambiguous community. As far as I'm aware, you guys know this literature well.
Oh, no. The name is ambiguous. See, I'm trying to remember what happened. They just randomly banged.
Why?
I guess because I guess Wolverine at that point was just like, well, why the fuck not? And Nightcrawler was like, well, I fucked my sister at one point. It won't be worse to fuck a dude. And they just banged.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. It was a very casual sort of
Does
random
Hugh Jackman
thing.
know?
Hugh Jackman, I'd be surprised if he would have taken the role had he known.
Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, there's this
I tell you what, right, with the way we're currently going, trying to be more accepting of everybody, because, ultimately we have no problem with gays at all. That's why fag is with a PH.
Yeah.
It merely alludes to your ability to handle stress.
Yeah.
Do you think 20, 30 years down the line, the Caitlyn Jenner's types we've got now and stuff, 20 years down the line, we're going to see Nightcrawler and Wolverine throw down in Oculus Rift with a fleshlight attachment?
I think 20 years is a bit early, but I think,
a boy can dream.
Yeah, a man can dream. We will live.
I should have done that in the fags voice.
Yeah, you should have done it in MLK.
If we can dream.
Yeah. Just, I have a dream that an immortal man will fuck a blue dude.
And the world will rejoice!
Yeah. See, I don't know what this says about my mindset.
In fairness, right, they can get to... I'm going to make it in 2 years. Watch this. Deadpool 2.
Nice.
Deadpool just randomly drops in and is just like, whoa, who knew in the future Wolverine and Nightcrawler got a bit freaky?
Yeah. No, just like...
That's classic Deadpool. They could do that just for the trailer.
Yeah. No, kind of make a menage a trois action. Menage a trois.
So, yeah, well, after that, bombshell.
Yeah. In more ways than one. See, you were very interesting with that. I thought you.
Because I thought that was fascinating. I mean, I'm a DC man myself.
Yeah, no.
I am part of the distinguished competition.
Yeah. See, I was going to say, I thought you were. I mean, playing as Cree.
No, yeah. Well, I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
You know nothing. Research nothing. Read nothing. Watch nothing.
Yeah.
Yet somehow exist on a movie podcast, Cree. How do you explain yourself? Exactly.
Yeah, no.
Comment below on when we should send him his P45.
Are we that official yet? We've only got 7 views. No, 8 views.
Yeah, but one of those is me.
Yeah. Right. On SoundCloud.
Yeah, and my mum now.
Yeah.
No, my mum's so ashamed.
Yeah.
Podcast.
No. I think it's Cree in his 7
With
accounts.
blue language, Michael. Good God. And a homosexual? What the bloody hell's an ambiguous community?
See, now
in my day, there was only one community.
See,
the British people.
See, now I'm just thinking that your mum is like a mustachioed colonel. From like Zulu.
Well, exactly. Since 2016, we can be a lot more accepting of women like my mother.
Yeah.
And allow her to go around dressed up like a Spanish Civil War soldier with a nice big thick moustache. And an inexplicably English voice.
Yeah.
Anyway, slightly derailed from all the shit.
Yeah.
Do you want to continue with Midnight Special, or should we kind of rack that under? Well, how many minutes are we in at this point?
We're in at about 11 minutes.
11 minutes? Jesus Christ.
And most of that was talking about Nightcrawler and Wolverine being gay, which...
It is a revelation. Yeah. We do like gay issues on this podcast.
Yeah, no. See, when the gays here, we're just like not talking about it ever, unless it is about sexual experience he has.
Yeah. His inexplicable dicks.
Yeah.
His random threesomes.
Yeah, just...
These are stories that you've got to hear, really. I can kind of live vicariously through him.
Yeah.
Just and be like, whoa!
Yeah. I don't need to be fucked up anymore. I can just listen to... Listening to him makes me feel like
I can stay exclusive to women because I know what that other road leads to.
Yeah.
And it leads to you not turning up for fucking podcasts when you're supposed to.
Yeah.
No. So therefore, I will forsake my own sexual desires and stay straight.
Forever will I remain a chaste boy for the duration of this podcast.
So, Midnight Special, 1 star, such a shame.
Yeah.
I watched The Witch, which isn't kind of similar, I suppose. No, it's not. Nothing similar at all. Slightly creepy, maybe.
Right, that was a good thread there.
Yeah.
The Witch. It's like Midnight Special in that it's not. It's a different genre. It's got different people.
Well, do you know when sometimes
director.
you say things and you don't realise you said it till you said it? So I just corrected myself as I was speaking.
Right.
So, just like Midnight Special, actually it's not. The Witch was interesting. Much like It Follows before it came with a lot of hype. And as the podcast listeners should now be aware, I'm a bit of a horror buff. I do like my horror films, so I was quite excited to watch it, really. And ipso facto, the movie's about a family who get an English family in like New England in the late 16th century, and they get ostracized from their plantation or posse or whatever, so they have to go live in the wilderness by themselves.
Right.
Right, and then it's about this family living by themselves. And is there a witch in the woods?
Right. So it's witch, not spelt W-H, then?
No.
Not
the which, the why, and the whom. No. It's it's interesting. There's not too many spoilers really to give because there's not much you can say that would be like, ooh. But
there's a witch in it.
The scares, you're not going to get a jump scare. If you want in a Paranormal Activity, or if you want even like an It Follows, you're not going to get that.
Yeah.
What you're going to get is something that is attempting to be accurate to the witch trials of the time. Well, this precedes like your Salem's Lot, which would come in the early 17th century. So at the end, it actually reveals that most of the movie was based on actual text and like actual people's diaries at the time and stuff.
Right.
But the first alarm bell went off for me was, they all speak ye olde, so thouest must forgetteth, the devil's sins thy God has putteth on this eartheth. It's all this.
Yes.
And like even the kids, because that's what blew my mind. It was like, am I really stupid for not understanding ye olde language, or should I be amazed that these children can apparently understand ye olde language?
Yeah.
And then I remembered it was a film and it's a script. But do you know what I mean? Like, it seems so impractical to talk like that.
Yeah, no, like, you listen
Like,
to...
they hadn't invented the word can't.
No.
It was just cannot.
No.
It was just cannot.
No.
It was just cannot.
Yeah.
There was no can't back then.
No.
What a long and boring life that must have been.
Yeah, just...
People's stories would go on forever.
Yeah. Oh, I cannot do this.
Yeah.
No. Thou must
Die.
not. Yeah.
Go and help mother in there, thee.
Yeah,
There was loads of that going on. So
Yeah.
that was my first alarm bell, but that took about 15 minutes to get
Yeah.
used to. And basically, it's a creepy atmospheric film. But fundamentally, yeah, it's low budget. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it does lots of good stuff. But I just see horrors stagnating a little bit.
Yeah. Like, at least certainly in films and to an extent in games as well. Because
I enjoyed it, and at the end, I felt a little bit robbed. Like, it threatened that something amazing was going to come, some true horror, and it never really did. I mean, it was pretty horrible, I suppose, and technically.
Yeah. Like, it's a nasty thing to happen, but you're just like... Oh.
But I was pleasant. I thought it was okay. But then I went onto the likes of Reddit, IMDb, and started reading the theories, and it's just your classic indie film.
Yeah.
Where they have gaps in the script so they can show you shots of a forest, and it's just low budget, and it's good, it's effective, but we've not, there's nothing here that we've not seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, because ultimately, I could tell you that this whole film is about a young girl who becomes a woman.
Right.
Because like, you can look at each scene like that, and you remove the supernatural from it, like the apparent witch acts.
Yeah.
Remove that and apply a bit of logic and science, and remove the paranoia that they were living under like Catholic God or whatever.
Yeah, and it'd just be a standard drama film.
Yeah, it'd be a drama film about this lass who's like develops into a woman.
Yeah. And it just so
And then at the end is like, I have all the power in the world because I've worked out my pussy is amazing.
Yeah. No, and it's just one of these... I suppose horror films now have kind of... Well, indie horror films have kind of gone into the comfortable space of, oh yeah, let's do what... let's do the exact opposite of modern Hollywood, which is slow and plodding and trying to go tense rather than scary.
Yeah, and ye old.
Yeah.
Like, it's always has to be this thing from the past. Like, horror just seems to have run out of ideas.
Yeah.
Everything's from the past. Or just freakily supernatural. I'd like to see just a standard horror. Like, one of my favourite horror films is the Michael Haneke film, Funny Games. Because there's nothing... It's a horror film, 100%. But it's just about two guys who come round to act... They say, can I borrow some eggs?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, right then. And then as soon as I've let them in the house, that's it. And then at some point in the movie, when you realise that these people aren't leaving, they say, we're going to kill you within 24 hours.
Yeah.
And they just fuck with them and torture them, tie them up, do whatever they want. That's horror, but it's just two guys. You don't need that these two men were possessed by a Ouija board they'd previously done. You don't need any of this.
Yeah.
Just have some fucking horror.
Yeah.
Horror doesn't have to be supernatural and witches and fucking God.
No, like, even fucking aliens are at least, like, just... Well, alright. Yeah.
Aliens is cool.
Yeah, no.
Event Horizon.
Yeah. No, I was about to say, because that is... I think that was the last truly original idea for a horror film, because that was, oh yeah, it's a spaceship that has gone to hell and has come back and people are exploring it. And then since then, it's been the same old, oh, here's the...
Ghosts.
Yeah, here's the ghost. Here's the
big,
serial
unstoppable serial killer type character.
Well, even the serial killers, it's always ghost now.
Oh, that whole thing that came in with the Asian ring grudge, that type of thing.
Just
the long-haired person
many times
in front of your face.
I
tropes.
How many times have I seen a horror film where the person, the monster is just a person who is screaming at me, just going, yeah! And you're like, it's
Jeepers Creepers.
Yeah. No, and it's like, you've not got like kind of these fucking creepy bug monsters or aliens, the xenomorphs or whatever. There's no cool monster designs anymore.
Yeah. That's like, a good point. Cool monsters. What happened to them? They died in like 1995 or something.
Like, what was the last one? Attack the Block? Maybe? And that was
it's not iconic though, is it?
Yeah, that one.
Where's your American Werewolf in London? Like, where are these like monsters?
Yeah. No, like...
The Predator.
Like, our vampires have all gone off to be...
Well, they're glittery now.
Yeah.
I love the glitter. Shut up, queer.
It's like, they remind me of me.
You're supposed to just carry on with your point.
Yeah, but then, yeah.
Fuck me, Rob.
No.
What?
Yeah, well, no. Like, Cree interrupted me.
He did.
He
but I was the one who chastised him. You should have merely carried on.
Right. That's your job, to bash the gays so that I can carry on unabashed.
Yeah. Pretty much. You're in the ambiguous community. You need protecting. You don't want to fall to the dark side.
Yeah. No, just like kind of, I would say we only have him on exhibition to show you what you must avoid.
We should put in the description for this one, the most homophobic podcast ever.
Yeah. Hey, we were praising Nightcrawler and Wolverine earlier, man. Like,
yeah, true.
Mind you, I think they transcend sexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, well,
because they are works of fiction.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fictional gays are fine. Real gays? No. But yeah.
So you want to go see 2 movies then?
Yeah, so 2 movies.
And the second movie was hopefully a good one?
Yep, Hardcore Henry.
My God.
Yeah.
Is that my South African friend from District 9? Is he in it?
Yes,
Charlotte Copley.
Yeah, Charlotte Copley. He plays... Spoiler territory.
He plays a character, but yeah, he's in it. Right.
Yeah, no, he's in
okay,
it.
I'm sold. I'll go see any movie with that man.
Yeah, no, he's great in it.
Like did not have sex with them creatures. Them fucking prawns.
Yeah. See, I keep seeing him and it's just... I was watching
Do you like
the
kid
film.
food?
I was watching the film, I was like... There's something else that I know him from. He's been in something else. Must have been. And I was like, kind of looking through. I was like, yeah, he was in District 9. I know there was that. There was something else he was in. And I've just looked through IMDb. Nothing.
Elysium.
Yeah. Well,
he's good in Elysium. The only good part of that movie was shite.
I've not seen that though. But
yeah. Anyway, moving on from things you haven't seen to things you have seen. Hardcore Henry.
Yeah, no, that's a really good film. It's very...
First person all the way, yeah? That film.
Yeah, it's first person all the way, and they do a pretty clever thing of how they kind of do jump cuts. Like, if they need to cut from one
so
to
it looks
another.
like one edit
Yeah.
to the layman.
Yeah. Or at least it at least explains why it has cuts in it at all. But overall, I think it's just a good film. Overall.
Solid action, like a John Wick. It is what it is, action movie.
I heard a lot of people saying that they were getting motion sickness, but the only people who I think would be getting that are people who've never played video games before.
Women.
Yeah, no. Why is it? It's Hardcore Henry, but why is it not Hardcore Henrietta?
Yeah, true. Yeah. Why not? You could have had Charlize Theron in that role.
Yeah, no.
Behind that camera.
Just like kind of...
Just wasted.
And starring the hands and arms of Charlize Theron. But yeah. But no, it's a good film, and it's an example of a film that has a very simple story, but quite clever themes, because it talks about video games and why, as players, we just kind of do what we're told and kill hordes and hordes of people, and yet the film itself never talks about video games, never mentions them. Oh. And yet you're just like...
But it's like the Lara Croft dilemma.
Yeah, it's very much about...
I've just killed a small country, and I have no conscience.
Yeah, like it's... Yeah, this guy just wakes up, and this woman says, oh yeah, I'm your wife, but you don't remember me. There's this guy who you need to kill, and everyone in Russia as well. And he's just like, yeah, alright.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, but that's what we do as gamers, though. Like, we're just...
Yeah, I don't ask any questions. Yeah. I just want to play the gameplay bits. I'm a prime example of that. The gay, yes, he loves the story parts and actually pays attention to all those bits.
Yeah, no, passive.
And will probably make decisions based on the story, whereas I would not.
He plays Grand Theft Auto Utah. Like,
so?
Yeah, just calling back to a...
I'm bored.
Calling back to a previous...
A previously unreleased Battleship Potemkast episode.
That was actually released. Or at least the Grand Theft Auto Utah bit, I think.
Oh.
He says...
Call back to something else then. But yeah, Hardcore Henry enjoyed the shit out of it then, really.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed it.
Good.
Best film I've seen this year outside of Cree.
Do you reckon it'll make good money? We'll see a Hardcore Henry 2 or films alike?
I don't think so, because it's been very badly rated.
Weirdly. Really?
Yeah, no. 53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Batman vs Superman shit on that.
Yeah, no. Like, that was shat on, but that was always going to make money.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's,
No, but I don't think a rating should affect the movie. It just wouldn't have been pushed. Hardcore Henry was promoted to shit on the last UFC. Was it? Anyway, yeah, one of the last UFCs, they had the trailer on every 2 seconds. Did look good, though.
Yeah, no. No, I like it. I think it
Right. Well, speaking of games then, I don't know how we're going to do it without him here.
Yeah.
We're going to have to do some kind of our own gays gaming gulag, so...
I don't think it would be the Gays Gaming Gulag.
No.
I think it would be...
I think it would be... Diddly burp GN.
Why no, not? What does that stand for?
Diddly burp GN. Games news. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah. There are 3,000 letters, only 2 of them matter. Come on. But yes.
Oh, we could call it Him Hung Tilawai GN.
Ah, yes. Referring to a thing which our podcasters will not understand. Oh yeah, we've just been...
What, that we mock Asian accents as well as homosexuals?
Yeah,
but I lived with them.
Yeah.
When I travelled the Orient,
yeah,
I rubbed hands with many a rice picker.
Yeah.
Probably a bit racist.
Yeah. Well, no, most of the time you were in Austria. Austria? Australia? Oh, they're all the same. AU countries.
It's
whatever.
in the Asia.
Yeah.
It's got an Asia in it, so therefore, I know how to eat with chopsticks.
Yeah.
So, moving on to Tiddly Burp GN. Right. I don't really have much to say because it's not my fucking segment. I'm trying to be captain of this shithole.
Yeah.
And as it's not your segment either, we've got a perfectly good creative corner that we've had to waste this week.
Yeah.
We've got some other stories from our life that we were going to bring to you this weekend, but we can't because it's a 3-party story. Yeah. You need all 3 parts. So, Doom. I played the Doom beta.
Cool.
Beta.
You
say beta.
I say beta.
Beta. Charlie Alpha Grammar. So, it's good.
Is it?
It's interesting to see an old school shooter like Doom try and make its comeback in a world now dominated by the rechargeable shield of Halo and the fucking one-hit Twitch kills of Call of Duty. So what they've tried to do to remedy that is go back to what made it old school and cool, but update it, but keep it. It's definitely an old school game, but it's not a Doom game. I'd say it's Unreal Tournament in Hell.
Right.
The maps are Hell related, but the movement, double jump, rocket launcher being a proper weapon.
Yeah.
Fantastic. You go around picking up armor shards, so you've got armor, health, and then health and armor little shards. So boop, boop, put up by 5%. And then what they have, because it's only 2 maps, you've got Deathmatch and, I don't know, I only play Deathmatch, the other one. There'll be Objective. I don't play Objective, I just kill fuckers.
Yeah.
And what they do is they spawn, like, their power up is like turns you into a demon.
Right.
With somehow, inexplicably, a jetpack and rocket launchers.
Yeah.
But whenever you get in that thing, shit goes down. It's easy to murk people. So it's a lot of classic arena first-person shooter, where everyone's trying to gain control, but knowing that when that hex pops up, someone on your team's got to get it.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like spawn control in terms of weapons as well as
it's more
the
about
items.
Like kind of controlling the terrain and going. This is where it.
With double jump and the rocket launcher and the double barrel shotgun, I found it immensely fast, immensely enjoyable. Yeah. I'd be interested to see what the single player would be like, but for me, as a beta or later, who cares? It's really good.
Yeah. No, because I was going to say...
I found it encouraging.
Yeah, because I was going to say, the thing that I was more frightened than anything when I heard, there's a new Doom and here's the new trailer, was they're going to make it rechargeable and they're going to have you have 2 weapons. Like, do they have 2 weapons?
You have, like, you do, but you can go pick them up. You can pick up weapons.
Yeah. No,
but you have, like, a starting weapon and a secondary weapon.
Yeah, see, that's...
Which is a shame.
Yeah, because Doom...
Because you just spawn with I just spawn with rocket launcher.
Yeah. See, Doom's great just because you can just have, like, kind of, it's utterly unrealistic, the amount of stuff that he carries. I don't see why he couldn't just punch all the demons to death, given how strong he must be. To carry, like, I've got a minigun, 2 different shotguns, a chainsaw.
A red key, a blue key, and a yellow key.
Yep. A baseball bat, a
chainsaw, and a ring with a spike on it.
A BFG, which I only recently discovered that's not even the most powerful weapon in the game.
No.
No, that was the Unmaker.
Yeah.
Which, is that not the best name for a gun
Unmaker.
Yeah. Just what does it do?
You've met your unmaker.
Yeah. What does it do? It unmakes you.
You currently before me, you are made. It will unmake you.
Yeah. But
So you've not played it then?
I have not played it.
We could have had a go.
Yeah, I know.
I've got it set up in captain's quarters.
Hey! No, that would have been good.
Yep.
No, I think,
Anyway.
yeah, I think last time I tried playing games in your quarters, it was Milton.
Worms.
Yeah. Just,
Great
worms
game.
all over.
Shout out to Worms.
Yeah.
But yeah, sadly, we don't have much to talk about with gaming without the gay here, because this is the only thing he's supposed to do, and we don't give him a lot to do, let's be honest.
And to be fair, he doesn't do a whole lot anyway.
No.
No.
But I think we've done alright.
Yeah,
I think we've got through what we needed to get through.
Yeah.
It's a lightweight version of the Battleship Potemkast this week, but theoretically, at least 2 of us will be bringing you episodes every week from here on out on a variety of topics that you've just heard about today. So,
yeah,
it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me. So you're going to make a movie about yourself?
It's not
He's going to go full Woody Allen. I'm directing it. I'm writing it. Who's starring in it? Me. And it's going to be about me.
I had to tell this story at a job interview where it was like me and a bunch of other candidates. I was like, tell an embarrassing story.
Oh my god.
And I
As
thought,
if somebody opened that door for you.
Right, so I thought, should I tell this story? Yeah, I tell this story. So even if I don't get a job, I've told the story. It's a good story.
Good practice.
Yeah. So I was in London, big night out in London.
All gay stories I was on a night out.
Yeah, I was messed up on drugs. A big night out in London, got pretty messed up. My train back to Hull was at 8 in the morning.
Sin and regret.
Yeah, was at 8 in the morning. I got in from my night out at 7 in the morning. I was staying at a hostel, and I was sharing a room with a really hot German guy who had no issue.
What was he called?
I had no idea what his name was. But
guys, you just don't even talk. You're really hot. I know, right? Want to suck my dick? Come on.
That's literally it.
I know.
Come on, you need to do
Women,
your
take note.
Yeah, you need to do your research.
Right, so he had no issue with wandering around in his boxers, by the way.
Of course he didn't. He was German.
Which, for me, is an issue. Because I have something I call rape mode. And that can activate at, say for example, I'm walking home from work and I see a drunk straight guy. Rape mode will activate. And I'll start stalking that motherfucker until he gets somewhere quiet. And then I'll proposition him. Or if I'm watching the X Factor and the boy bands come out, and it's always Louis Walsh, he's always the one who says, and how old are you boys? And they'll go 16, 15, rape mode activates. So what I'm saying is I avoid these situations. I don't watch X Factor for that reason.
Jesus Christ, if the police find out about these things...
I get taxis home.
In our world, they are policing your thoughts. And if this is going on, you've got some serious questions to answer.
But what I'm saying is I couldn't avoid this situation. So I get in, I'm off my face on quite a bit of things, and he's walking around in his boxes. Rape mode activates.
Just switches on.
Just boom.
Just engage.
And I'm about to proposition him.
You're thinking about the war. You're thinking about the World Cups.
I'm about to proposition him. I'm about to go, well, your dick sucked, before I go. But before...
Would you know that in German?
No, he spoke English, thank God.
It is Ich steig die Geilschrift.
Oh, travelling knowledge.
No, that's complete bollocks.
Right.
You're an idiot. Yet again, you fell for it.
I was thinking. As he said that,
it was even shit. It came out Russian. It was the worst German attempt I'd ever done.
I was thinking when he said that. Why does he know this? Why? Do you want your dick sucked? I was like, secrets of Michael Cook. But anyway, I was about to say that to him. But he walks in the bathroom to get a shower. Someone else comes in, ruins it a bit. But before I leave, I notice he's left his boxers on the bed.
Right.
That he's had on for the past couple of weeks.
Right.
And this draws my attention.
Right, by the way, this is going down in a job interview.
Yeah.
So you're telling this story in a job interview?
Yeah, because it was quite relaxed.
Lest we forget, this would be my version of it. Would be you telling this story in a job interview and it just going flashbacks to actually really happening. And all we see is the people's eyebrows just raise and raise and raise, and at their end, their eyebrows are just like pushing off the top of their head.
They're on the
like
ceiling.
a rocket trying to break the Earth's orbit.
I'll admit, I admitted certain things. So I admitted the boxer thing, I didn't tell him that. But I basically stole his boxes. And I was like...
You stole his boxes? See, this is unusual for me.
Yeah,
Why?
You
smell them?
Yeah, so I'll tell you
Well, they smell of ass crack and dick.
That's hot as fuck.
Is it?
For a gay man. As a gay community, spokesperson of a gay community.
I know, but I wouldn't like to smell knickers.
You're not?
Nah.
I've done that before.
I don't know where they've been.
Well, you know exactly where they've been.
You don't know where the owner's been.
Right, so...
Well, she's not a woman of ill repute.
Yeah. So I've got his boxes. I'm holding them as I'm going to the train, like, in my pocket, and I'm just getting hornier and hornier. Get on the train.
What, with like, these boxes are like fucking radiating horniness.
Yeah,
to it.
I'm just, every time I touch them, it's like a motorcycle revving up.
Jesus fucking Christ. What bugs me is, when I was travelling, I lost boxer shorts in many a hostel.
This is why.
And I'm wondering, did just one of those boxer shorts make it to some fucking creepy white northern guy? And he's just stroking him on a train like Gollum, trying to make it home. Just my precious, just one.
My precious. But I was on the train, and when you're coming up from Hull, half of my journey was a couple of hours on train, rest of the journey on Megabus, and I thought, I can't have a wank on Megabus.
Unbelievable. So you have a train and a bus?
Yeah.
What a horrible travelling situation.
Not bad. But this is the issue I had, so I was like, I cannot wait to get on a Megabus.
I bet nobody in Britain ever has had
Oh boy, it's the Megabus!
Oh bro, I swear to God, as soon as I get on that Megabus, man.
Kids, I've got a surprise for you today. We're going on the Megabus. Yay!
It's so much better than a bus.
Hey, do not diss Megabus. Megabus is a great thing. I went to Paris on a Megabus, alright?
Great elaboration there, Chris.
Yeah, it was great.
Just like,
Budget travel, but you can get everywhere. I love it.
You didn't go see the Eagles of Death Metal, did you? We got him.
What?
Paris.
Did they get on
Eagles of
Megabus or
Death Metal
something?
was, oh Jesus.
Did they get on
Christ.
Megabus?
No. I'm trying satire and it's failing miserably.
Yeah,
Those Paris terrorist attacks were at an Eagles of Death Metal band.
oh no, yeah, I know that. But
So that was the joke that you were part of.
Oh, because I went to Paris.
Any joke
on
that you have
Megabus.
to explain
Yeah.
isn't funny, and you've ruined it. Go on with your story. When did you blow a guy? Get to that bit. It's coming. I've heard all of these.
No, so I was
I've not actually heard this story, but I bet you at some point some dude's dick just inexplicably appears from nowhere, like every other story. You're like, how you doing? You have a good weekend, Chris? And be like, yeah, I was just walking, and then a dude's dick just landed in my mouth.
That's literally my...
Meanwhile, I have to go through the Rubik's Cube 20 questions of like, hello, young lady.
Yeah.
You just blow dudes at will.
Men. Pretty much. But yeah, I was on the train, and when I said I couldn't wait for the Megabus, I didn't mean getting on it. I mean, I couldn't hold it on. I was too horny. The beast
What the fuck?
The beast was inside of me, it was pacing, it was out the cage.
I love how you have no self-control or whatsoever. You're just at the whims of your emotions.
Oh, it was awful. It was,
Well, I'm horny, so what can I do?
it was awful.
I can't overwrite
Have
this
you
shit.
never been that horny?
No.
Shut up!
No, because I'm in control of my shit.
No, because like, hangover horn, plus I was on fet, so I was horny as fuck. That makes me
I
horny.
don't even know what that means, but
Like
yeah.
speed. So I was like, right, I'm gonna have to go to the toilet. I'm gonna sort this out. So I'm in the
Beat
toilet.
off in the bog.
So I'm in the toilet, and I'm sniffing the boxes.
Oh, fuck me.
And
then the door opens.
And I'm
like the generation game.
and I'm jerking off.
Oh.
But because because I'm still drunk and on fet, it's not even getting proper hard. So I'm like, it's like I'm
And lest
attacking
we
it.
forget, this story's going down in a job interview that, tell me something embarrassing about yourself for this job here at fucking British Gas.
They are waiting for, I was part of a wrestling group in school and it didn't go so well.
Well, I was once in a bouncy castle, I jumped so high I fell over the wall.
Yeah.
Well, this is fixed. So I'm like beating off, and because I'm not even proper hard, but I'm really dehydrated. It's starting to create.
You start blowing dust.
No, it started creating sores.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And the sauce start breaking. But I'm so horny, I'm like, fuck it, I'll use my blood as lube. So I'm like beating off, smelling these
And
boxes.
you told this at a job interview.
Right, so I'm just like, for a sec, I admitted the boxes, drugs, and blood as lube part, because that reaction I didn't want. Where it's like, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you? You have not got this job. But yeah, then basically, the door opens, and that'd be my true story. But
then the door opens, so
the door generally, and I heard this, my God! And I looked up and there's a little old lady
German
there.
dude.
Yeah, they're mine.
These are my boxer shorts, yeah?
But there's this little old lady, and it must have been like 5 seconds we held eye contact for, where she just looked at me, kind of impressed, mostly disgusted, and then shut the door. And
She shut the door.
Yeah,
for
she was like,
you couldn't even prise your grip off your dick to close the door.
He was still going.
my bloody hands just looking at her, just in shock, like, I can't believe this, but Jesus, I need this nut, please.
Okay.
But yeah, so I told that, and the reaction when I was telling that story, the other people had told previous stories, which was, I fell down at a bus stop. And I thought, fuck that, I'm going to tell a good embarrassing story. So I told that. One of the interviewers was sniggering as he was just writing it. Was like, oh, fucking hell. The other one was looking at me with a look that you gave me, which was like, what are you doing? What, do you know what you're doing right now? Where's your filter?
Dude, if I'd have been there, I wouldn't have been able to control myself. I would have literally dived at you and choked you out, like, you've got to stop him.
But yeah, so that would be my film story.